righty-tighty. I know that from my dad. It was an ordinary, pleasant evening at home. I smile at my son, Gabe. He, with his arms protectively wrapped around his fiancée, his hands resting on her pregnant belly. She leaned into him, they talking about what to name their baby. I hear my phone ringing, and I pick it up to see I have several missed calls from my dad. I answer, and he says, "Can you bring some flashlights to the farm? I'm down in the third field." And he says something else, but it's muffled, and I can't quite make it out. I say, Dad, I can't really hear you." "Yeah, I'll bring some flashlights. I'll be right there." And I hang up and start to look for flashlights and start to think, why is Dad down in the field in the dark needing flashlights? And I call him right back, and it rings and rings and rings. No answer. Try again, right to voicemail. I call out to my son, "Gabe, where are the flashlights?" And he doesn't skip a beat. With flashlight in hand, he says, "I'm going with you." And he stomps his size 14 feet into his boots and tromps off across the kitchen and out of the house. I have to tell myself, breathe, just get to the farm, just get there, you'll know what to do, it'll be okay. Now it's a 2-minute drive from our house to the farm. The drive feels like an eternity. I have gruesome scenes of tractor accidents racing through my head. I picture my cousin Eric, a smiling, blonde-haired, blue-eyed toddler riding on his father's lap as the tractor goes down a gravel road and slides off into a ditch, rolling and severing his legs just below the knee. I picture a neighbor farmer pinned under his tractor, the bulky equipment, pinning him while the rescue workers slowly remove it from his body so that the blood won't rush back into his body and kill him. When I pull up to the farm, it's totally dark. My headlights scan the fields, and I know something's really wrong because the cows are still down at pasture and they're not brought up to the barn for the night. Breathe, just get to Dad, just get there. You'll know what to do, it'll be okay. My son and I stumble across the fields and over clumps of grass and through the pasture and under electric fences, my small circle of light lighting the way. My flashlight illuminates the big back tire of the tractor. And there's blood. There's so much blood. The bellow of a heifer calling for her baby echoes in the night, and my dad's steady voice, "Bring the light round here, watch your step, ground's muddy." I shine my light to the scene coming into focus. The water and blood and mud are from a labored birth, resulting in a downed cow with a prolapsed uterus. Oh, thank God, just a prolapsed uterus. I shine my light into my dad's face. I need to be reassured that he's okay. He is calm and focused on the situation at hand, concerned for our cow. He raises a steady hand to block the light and says, "Better shine your light down there." I move my light to see our cow with a basketball-sized bulge protruding from the back side of her, and I say, "How can I help?" The situation is told to me that the vet had come to work on the cow and had labored trying to help our animal for hours, but she was unable to bend and move because the day before she had taken a horse kick to the ribs. So it's decided that Gabe and I will help. And Gabe holds the flashlight and plants his boot in the muck, and I steady myself against those size 14s and push with all my being into the situation. Like a rhythmic reverse labor. Like sliding a sleeping bag back into its original silky travel sack. I'm elbow deep in the backside of this heifer, and the vet says, "Don't move." And she pulls out a bag, rips it open to reveal an 8-inch needle and a thread like a shoelace dangling from it, and stitches up that cow as easily as closing a Ziploc bag. Gabe, the vet, and I walk back up to the barn with my dad slow and steady on the tractor behind us. A few months later, when my daughter-in-law Peyton goes into labor, I hear my son say, "Breathe, just breathe. It'll be okay. Let's just get to the hospital. You'll know what to do."